from the DC area here? Yeah! Right. And who's not from the DC area? That is impressive. A lot of people traveling. Y'all take the metro today? I'm sorry. Water break. I'm trying to hydrate. Trying to get in shape these days. A lot of people, when you're trying to get in shape, they're like, oh, you need to use the treadmill. Get on the treadmill. It's like, I don't like the treadmill. At that point, what separates us from the gerbils? You know? What'd you do today? Oh, I ran on the treadmill. Anything else? Yes, I ate a paper towel roll. And some of my babies. I don't know if this song's gonna work. Well, I see her sitting there each day next to me in class, taking lots of notes and playing with her glasses. Too scared to talk to her, but I want to a ton. She's the only reason I wake up for Econ 1. Maybe one of these days I'll gather up nerve, gather all my thoughts, come up with the words. But looking at the notes from class that day, I came up with the perfect thing to say. You be supply, I'll be demand. You be my girl, babe, and I'll be your man. Get you some flowers, girl, if you're into let's get together. I'm talking sweet equilibrium. For dinner, it'll be just the pair of us. It's a 10-minute drive, but of course that's such a spare of us. I'll update my Facebook to be sensational. Relationship status, it's fluctuational. You be supplied, I'll be the man. You be my girl, babe, and I'll be your man. I'll get you some flowers, girl, if you're in the let's get together. I'm talking hot equilibrium. My love for her grows more and more each day. This song's so silly. I'll be the man, you be my girl, take my invisible hand. Let's get together, I'm talking sweet equilibrium. So did y'all have a meal as part of this? Is there food out there, or? Spend for yourself, right? What'd y'all eat? Anybody do the Panera? I ate at the Panera. Oh, thank God. Anybody from out of town familiar with the Panera? If you don't know Panera, it's like a sandwich place for girls. Sometimes you just gotta get your panini on, you know what I'm saying? I was at a different Panera a few months ago, and a guy was wearing a name tag. When somebody's wearing a name tag, I like to refer to them by their name. You know, I feel like they're wearing a name tag for a reason. But this gentleman was turned slightly sideways, so all I saw was Ustin. So I just drew the logical conclusion. I'm like, oh, thanks for the change, Justin. He's like, hey, it's Dustin. Easy killer. It's like, it's not my fault, I'm just trying. It's not even my fault. Dustin's not a name. Justin is a name. Dustin is a verb. Everybody have a good Valentine's Day? No. Whoa. Was not expecting that. So I guess we're not in the mood for a love song. That was kind of my intro. I an album come out, and I had a meeting. You have a meeting with the album, whatever, the people that make the, I don't know how it works anyway. But everybody's saying you need to put a love song in the thing, but love songs have been done. You know, even supply and demand love songs have been done, I guess. But it occurred to me, nobody's written a passive-aggressive one. Well, you've called me passive-aggressive for so long. Even back in the days when you were thinner. My love for you, it burns and burns and burns. It's almost as if you were making dinner. But I love your eyes, I love your face, and how you rarely frown. Somehow I love your makeup, even though I'm scared of clowns. You're the trophy wife I always wanted to embrace. Oh, oh. Third place, passive-aggressive love song. It's deep. You want me to compare you to the moon and stars. Hear the radio and think of you and smile. Well, the station kind of reminds me of you. It hasn't put on something nice in quite a while. The beauty of the stars above match your own beauty correctly. You're like the summer sun, you're warm and not ideal to look at directly. Compare you to the moon, I couldn't do that if I tried, but I'll try. You're pretty good with time. Passive-aggressive love song. So ends the song I wrote for you. This will be my last remark. You're the only girl I see, but then again, it's awful dark. You're better than me at so many things, girl, you're amazing. You're better at hugging aging. Passive-aggressive love song. Thank you. What do we got here? Can't decide, one of them's pretty stupid. Let's do this one. This is, I just want to take it on a serious note. You know, there's a movement going around. Just wanted to rail against the 1% here, if you'll just allow me. Come gather, young people, come and join your hands. Demands and we're heeding the call and we're crying for help. Only 1% of us have wealth. But first we need posters, we need to make signs. But to do so it seems that we need some supplies. We need poster board, I can't make it myself. When it's 10 cents a sheet at the store, it's on sale. An example of economies of scale, it's so evil. We'll see. Captive audiences. That don't sound right. By the way, this is going to be my last song, but I wanted to thank you all for coming. I hope you guys have a great conference. It's been a real honor to be here. On a warm summer's evening, on a plane bound for nowhere, I met up with a man. He said he worked for TSA. So we took turns of staring the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us. He began to speak. He said, son, I made a life out of touching people's asses. So dumb. Knowing what their bags held by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can tell you've got some baggage. But if you let me borrow your copy of Jerry Sandusky's autobiography, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my novel, and he grabbed a whiskey bottle. And as he lit a cigarette, I asked for job advice. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna work for TSA, you gotta learn to do it right. You got to know when to grow up.